Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. I'm here today to do a review on the Jester tree stand from X-Stand. This is a big tree stand, but it's also a really lightweight tree stand. This is made out of T6 6061 aluminum, aircraft grade aluminum, weighs 17 pounds. So a big tree stand, big comfortable tree stand, but also a really lightweight tree stand. The platform on this is 23.5 by, let's see, 23.5 by 32. I'm going to open this thing up here real quick so you guys can see the platform. You can see the platform, the bottom side of the platform there. Good big platform. You know, 23 by 32, 23.5 by 32 is a very generous sized platform. And you can see, turn this around here towards the camera, has bars going across, and these are triangles. They're not just a flat bar. You can see on the back side they have a triangular shape to them, so they're going to have added strength to them. They're welded across the top and they're welded all the way around the bottom on those triangles. So a good support system and a good design to this thing. They also have tread on the top of them. They have ribs going across here, so you have a little bit of tread for your feet to get a little purchase, so they're not going to be slick. Also has a bend that comes up here, so it's a nice place to rest your feet. And it also has kind of a front to the tree stand, so if you feel your foot coming up on that, you know you're about to step off the front. So I like that as well. On the seat here, I'm just going to turn this around here and show you the seat. The seat is also a very nice seat. This is a 19 inch by 19 inch by 13 inch deep seat. This is made out of the mesh weather resistant material, so it's a really nice, really comfortable seat. I've got this same seat in another X-Stand that I have, and I love that seat. It's very comfortable. Also has a back on here, and this back does not set up against the tree. It sits away from the tree, so you're not sitting up against the tree, you're sitting up against this back. Seat folds up. It's got all bushings on the, or all nylon bushings on everything, so it's nice and quiet. You can hear the only noise is those arms right there rubbing up against the aluminum. Now, your back folds down as well. So I like that aspect of it too. Your back folds down. If you don't want to use that back, you can fold it down. If you want to fold them both up, you can fold them both up together. So really nice design to it. On your seat, you have a reinforced system here. Of course, everything has your nylon washers on there. You also have nylon stops right here, so when the seat comes down, it hits those nylon washers. So it's a really nice, quiet tree stand as far as moving the seat up and down, and moving everything here is padded on the back side with rubber. So really well thought out, really well designed tree stand, and it's really solid built too. Everything on here is supported properly. You know, everything is supported the way it should be, and it provides you a really good solid tree stand. So let's show you the back side of this thing real quick before we get this thing put up here. The back side of this has what is called your quick hitch receiver. So that is to level this tree stand, and you can see it has your attachments here for your jack strap, so you can put that right up against the tree and jack strap that in. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull this pin, and basically there's your quick hitch, and here's how your straps provided, or straps attach, I'm sorry, right here. So you got a good solid attachment here, and then you basically can put this in there, select the hole that you want, and once you select the hole that you want that levels your stand, you can put that seat in there, you can put that pin in there, and it's going to level it right out. So let's go ahead and put this thing on the tree here, and then we'll show you a few more aspects of it. We'll do some jumping up and down on it and see how quiet it is and things like that. So after playing around with this stand a little bit and putting it up and down a few times and trying a few different things, what I found that works best is actually putting the receiver hitch up first and getting it pretty snug. And then the tree stand is not heavy, but it is big. So at that point, once I've got that up, basically putting my tree stand up, deciding what hole that I want to put it in, and then putting my pin in. That seemed to be the easiest way for me to put this thing up. It's quick and easy to do that. You can see here, just like that, and it's up. I can give this a few more pulls. I can also pull my bottom strap around now, and I can strap my bottom in with a real minimal amount of effort. So it was pretty dang easy to put up, you know, doing it in that manner. And like I said, it's not a heavy tree stand. At 17 pounds, it's definitely not one of the heaviest ones I've used, but it is a large tree stand with that platform on there. So that made it pretty easy to put up. Just like that, it's up and it's ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna pop up in this thing. I do have my safety harness up here, but I don't have it on. You can see how big this platform is. You can see how much room a guy has to move around. I mean, you could two-step on this thing. That is one heck of a platform. You can really maneuver around. It's not slick. You can hear the bottom of my boots grabbing those cross supports and grabbing the texture on there. Seat's quiet. Seat's comfortable. So it's good and weatherproof. And man, that is extremely comfortable seat. It's nice not having my back up against a tree. It's nice to have my back up against this mesh. It's really, the seat kind of gives just a little bit, but it's nice and solid still. It's just a really, really comfortable tree. The height is really good for me. I'm about 5'9", you know, I'm not real tall, not real long-legged, but the height is really nice for me as well. You can see I'm not up on my toes, and don't have my knees up in the middle of my chest, so the height is really nice as well. I like the curve on there too, because I can kick back and relax. I can really get comfortable. The armrests are nice as well, allows me to really get comfortable in there. And overall, the stand is really, really solid. I'm 200 pounds. This thing's weight rated for 350. So really, really solid overall. The only place where it's got a little bit of movement is right here where the pin is, right here where that receiver hitch is. I can see a little bit of movement right there, just the pin moving around. And you can hear it if you really, really jump on it. You can hear it, but just your normal movement, you know, your normal flexing, normal jumping around. And this is probably more than normal. This is more than what a normal person's gonna do. So overall, really nice, man. When you put that seat up, I mean, you can look at that. I can take a step on this thing. So that is huge, huge platform. This stand is just a Cadillac. I mean, it is just super nice in every aspect. You can see how well it's built right here. The supports going across this thing, it's just well engineered, well designed, welded. I mean, in every way that you could possibly weld this thing. So it's super solid and super comfortable. So really, really nice stand. So this is the Jester from Xstand, and this is the kind of stand that you're not going to carry in every day. You know, it is definitely the kind of stand that you could do that with, because it's 17 pounds. You know, it's a big stand, but it's not heavy. 17 pounds is, I've viewed climbers that weigh 30, 35 pounds. So overall, this stand is not heavy. But to me, what this stand is, it's going to be for me, this stand's going in my honey hole. You know, this stand is going to go in that spot where during the rut I'm going to set all day long. This stand is going to be the one that you're going to be able to set from sun up to sundown in every day. You know, it's comfortable, it's big, you can get up in it, you can move around. I mean, you can see how much I can move around in this thing. The seat is super comfortable, so it's a really nice seat to just sit in for hours and hours upon end. Like I said, I've got another stand that's got this same seat in it, and it's my favorite stand to go sit in. I can sit in that stand for hours at a time, and it is super comfortable for all day set. The stand is really, really quiet as well. You know, with the nylon washers on everything, nothing squeaks, nothing makes noise, there's no metal to metal contact, no grating. The only noise that I found is right there, and then when you put a lot of weight out on the very end of it, you really, really jump on it, you can get that pin to make just a little bit of noise on that receiver hitch. So that's the only noise that I found on this thing. Other than that, the stand is really, really quiet. And overall, for the stand as being the size that it is, it's really, really easy to put up as well. Like I said, I just put it up with the receiver hitch. I put that part up first. I put the stand in there. I got it to where I wanted it level. And then, of course, I'm doing it on the ground, so that makes it a lot easier. But I wouldn't imagine it would be that much harder off of a set of climbing sticks either. But really easy to put up. So really, really nice stand from Xstand. This is the Jester, and man, like I said, this is the Cadillac. This is the kind of stand that you're going to go sit in all day long. This is the kind of stand, you know, if during rifle season, you're going to have plenty of space to use your your bipod, if you've got a bipod or a monopod or whatever, your shooting sticks or whatever. It's kind of stand that you're going to be comfortable enough to set in all day long for those all-day sets during the rut. And it's a kind of stand that you're probably going to end up getting into a fight with over your buddies, because everybody's going to want to hunt it because it is so darn comfortable and so big. Overall, fantastic tree stand from Xstand. Absolutely love this stand, and it does come with the with a safety harness as well. I just went off and forgot it. So real quick, go over this thing again. This is made out of T6 6061 aircraft aluminum, 350 pound weight capacity, and I weigh about 200 pounds. You can see me jumping up and down on this thing, and it had absolutely no give to it. Definitely definitely a solid tree stand. Platform is 23.5 by 32, so huge platform. Seat is 19 by 13, so good, big, comfortable seat. The height on the seat is I believe 17 inches, 17.5, so it's a really nice height. Doesn't put your knees up in your chest, doesn't give you stretching out on your tippy toes. Got the quick hitch receiver on the back. That's really nice to put it up, really nice to level it. Seat flips up, seat flips down. And again, this weighs 17 pounds, so it's a nice lightweight aluminum stand. And overall, the welding and the design on this is solid. This is a super solid tree stand. My notes are flipping up and down now, so getting in the way of the camera. Nylon washers on everything. Weather resistant mesh on this thing, so it's not going to you know, the seat's not going to go bad on you if it sets out for one season. Got dual jack straps on the back here, good teeth on the front, good big wide arc on that too. Really digs into this tree. This is about the average size tree that I like to hunt out of, and it really digs into this tree really well. So this is the Jester from Xstand, another super quality stand from Xstand. I've been really happy with all the Xstands that I've tested out in the past, so be sure to check this out and all their other stands as well at the link in the description below. Be sure to check out our partner, Full Drawn Addiction. And please be sure to like, subscribe, and share these videos. And if you're interested in catching up with what we're doing, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook under Ike's Outdoors. Appreciate you guys watching.